Struggling with blood sugar levels, ready to shed those extra pounds effortlessly? Look no further. Sugar Defender, the #1 rated blood sugar formula, is here to transform your health and help you achieve your wellness goals. Click the link in the video description to get started with Sugar Defender today.
For 27 years she has provided the soundtrack to girls' nights out up and down the country. So it couldn't be more fitting that Shania Twain is this year's booking for the coveted Glastonbury Legends slot. On Sunday, the Queen of Country Pop will take to the Pyramid stage for an epic performance which, she promises me, will include all her biggest hits. And she hasn't ruled out bringing Harry Styles on stage, if he is about. Shania will also spend time going around incognito and checking out all the sights and sounds Worthy Farm has to offer, including tonight's headliners Coldplay. In an exclusive chat with Bizarre, Shania said, "I am going to see some of the festival, as I have never been before. I am told I will love it. I plan on going early and just taking it all on. I have a pair of baby pink wellies with horses on, they are great. I don't know why I want to wear those but I do. I also have a cowboy hat. I've never seen a Coldplay show, even though I've sung with Chris Martin." Teasing her set, Shania said she has not lined up special guests, but wouldn't mind singing with Harry. "You're still the one singer," Shania added, "it will be all the hits. I was Harry's guest at Coachella, so if he attends Glastonbury, then I will make him come up with me. If he attends, that is. If he's not here, it's really hard to get in there to just show up, so I'm not going to hold it against him." Fans should also keep an eye out on her outfits. Shania said, "My leopard print look from that Don't Impress Me Much would be a good one to dig out for the set, but I think it may be too hot for it. Actually, it's velvet too, so the mud could ruin it. So on second thoughts, maybe not." Laughing, Shania added, "Maybe I should be singing now, man, I feel like a legend. Even though I know it's happening, it feels surreal, especially as so many of my heroes have played the slot." To prepare, she has genned up on past festival performances by stars such as Kylie Minogue, who was there in 2019. She added, "Diana Ross is a childhood legend of mine. I've watched Kylie Minogue back, Sir Tom Jones, Dolly Parton and, of course, Diana." Shania confirms she is deep into her 7th album, which will follow last year's Queen of Me. She said, "I'm talking to a number of producers and have a few collaborations in the works. I actually started writing it during the Queen of Me tour, but then it was on hold for a few weeks while I kicked off my Vegas show. It won't be out this year. The plan is for next year." Dua Lipa gave the performance of her life last night as the headline act, and she prepared for the gig with some hearty grub at Country House Hotel The Pig in Bath, half an hour from the site. "A pal of mine was eating at the celeb hotspot when Dua and parents Anessa and Dekagjan took a seat. They told me, Dua was so relaxed, you wouldn't know she was about to put on the show of her career at Glasgow. She sat with her parents, with Lennon Gallagher and Youngblood at a table nearby. Her boyfriend Callum Turner couldn't stop grinning. It was clear he was so proud of Dua. She chose to steer clear of the booze. A wise decision, Dua." Bastille's Dan Smith was on site from Thursday, but not to perform. "I spotted the singer keeping a low profile and helping out in the film tent. The band made their Pyramid stage debut in 2019 but last performed here in 2022. A source said, "Dan adores Glastonbury, regardless of if they perform. He just loves being on site mucking in." Rising talent Ira Starr will play the Pyramid stage today, and I've no doubt she will have a queue of big names lining up to see her afterwards. Earlier this year she teamed up with Little Mix's Leanne Pinnock for single My Love. And now Ira, who released her album The Year I Turned 21 in May, has been in the studio with Coldplay frontman Chris Martin. Ira, right, said, "I've loved Chris for so long, and he's been very supportive. We met in a studio and I played him my album before it came out. He was giving me tips, and his producer Max Martin was giving me tips. I can't think of a better mentor. It wasn't hard to notice Spencer Matthews and wife Vogue Williams in the VIP area. I saw them wearing loud red and green outfits while marching through the crowds. There is one upside to the garish clobber, they definitely won't lose each other. While we were tuck